Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I love Loopy's Crochet and Treasures. My name's Tracy. I hope everyone is doing good and being safe and staying well. Hopefully all this coronavirus will be over with and there won't be no more lives lost. It's just a scary thing. But I'm sitting here today, Sunday, April the 5th, and I'm in Alabama. And I was a little bored, so I thought, well, I'm going to get on here and do this 23 BOD, what's it called? BOD Squad Question Challenge from Crystal on Bag O Day. Her and her husband did this, and now everybody's doing it. And I don't think I've been tagged or anything, but like I said, I was a little bored. So I thought I'd get on here and do it. So I'm going to get started. But I hope everyone's doing good, and I thank you for joining me on my channel. I love you all so much. And I know I'm scratching my nose, but my hands have been cleaned and sanitized. In fact, I have washed them so much. Back when I worked, I washed my hands so much, and they would get dry. And that's how they're doing now from washing my hands so much. But anyway, the first question is, what's my favorite color? My favorite color is yellow in general. But if it's wearing clothes and things like that, my most favorite colors are browns and grays and blacks, stuff like that. And with yarn, I love all the colors really, but my favorites is bright yellow and turquoise, and like salmon, those type colors. My favorite genre of music, I guess I really love all kinds of music, but I guess my two favorites would be, or my three favorites would be, I like country music, I like the old rock and roll music, and I like gospel music. So I don't know out of all those which one would be my favorite, but I guess if I could only listen to one of them, I guess the gospel would be first because it comforts me. Uh, and then it said favorite food. I love pizza. I can eat pizza 7 days a week. Um, so if I had to just pick one, I guess it would be pizza. But my favorites, which I don't get to have very often, is lobster. I love lobster, and I like steak. And but I guess if it's speaking, I like Mexican. I like Italian. So there's really not many foods I don't like. And my favorite soda or pop is Pepsi. And I like Pepsi, I guess, if I just had to pick one. My favorite animal. Well, I've always been a dog lover. And I used to be terrified of cats. I don't know if I've told y'all before, but I got attacked by a cat when I was little, and I used to be terrified of them. I wouldn't even go up on somebody's porch if they had a cat on there. That's how scared I was. But somewhere over the years, the cats have come to me, and so I've gotten to where I like cats. But I don't like them on me. I don't pick them up and hold them like I do my dog. But I pat them and I love them and I take care of them, and they're a lot easier to take care of, I think, than dogs. But I love dogs and cats now. Um, and my favorite wild animal would be a polar bear, and then I love roosters. But my favorite holiday would be Christmas. I love Christmas. It's my favorite one. My favorite book. I don't read a lot of books, but out of all the books that I've read, I guess my favorite would be Embraced by the Light by Betty Eadie. She had passed and came back, and she tells the story of what she saw, and it went along with a lot of stuff that's in the Bible. So, I mean, I really like that book, Embraced by the Light. Uh, but my favorite childhood storybook, I guess, would be Heidi. And let's see, my favorite pizza topping would be pepperoni. Um, but I'll eat anything on it, but I love pepperoni. My favorite pastime now is crocheting. I've always loved to crochet, but I also used to love doing, fooling with flowers and plants and things like that. But since uh, my back won't let me do that much anymore, but so I guess it would just be crocheting. And let's see, the next one is my favorite TV series now would be The Golden Girls. But back when I was younger, I loved Little House on the Prairie, The Waltons, The Brady Bunch. But I watched The Golden Girls every single night on the Hallmark Channel. And so now they're my favorite. My favorite fruit, I love pretty much all fruit, but I guess my favorite would be Granny Smith apples. My favorite vegetable, I love all vegetables. I can't think of a vegetable I don't like, but I guess my favorite vegetable would probably be carrots. And I used to eat cucumbers when I was a kid. Um, our neighbors had a garden, and he used to give us cucumbers out of it, and he would have these big, huge cucumbers, and I would sit there and eat the whole thing with salt. And so I love cucumbers, but as I've gotten older, they don't like me too much. But so I guess I'd say carrots. And my favorite subject in high school was English. I loved English. I didn't like math. I wasn't too crazy about science or social studies. So, but I loved English and I loved spelling, anything to do with words, and I still do. My favorite actor. Oh my, let's see. My very favorite actor. I have so many. I guess now my favorite actor would be Jared Butler. He played in P.S. I Love You and The Bounty Hunter or something like that with the girl from Friends, Jennifer Aniston. Anyway, I like Jared Butler, and I guess he'd be my favorite. But I mean, I like Richard Gere. I like Chevy Chase. I mean, I have a lot that I like, but I guess my favorite would be Jared Butler. Oh my favorite singer is Rod Stewart. I don't even have to think about that one. He's my number one top singer is Rod Stewart. I have loved him from the time, I guess, since I was 11 years old. And oh, I remember the first time when I was 11 and Mama got me an album um, by Rod Stewart, and I've just loved him ever since. And my favorite superhero, the $6 million man. I don't know. My favorite hero, I guess, superhero. Um, Batman, I guess. I really don't know. Favorite comedian. Um, my husband loves to watch comedians, but I hadn't really. I'm not really into comedians, but I used to love to watch Bill Cosby, especially when he'd talk about his kids and the chocolate cake and the getting in the shower and just walking. They said his kids, he'd tell them to go take a bath and they'd get in the shower and turn on the water and just stand there. You had to tell them that you got to wash. And then one time he was fixing breakfast for his kids and they wanted chocolate cake, so he gave it to them and said his wife came downstairs with smoke coming out her eyes. Chocolate cake. He said, well, it's got eggs and flour and milk and, it's got all that stuff in there. So he just tickles me talking about all that. So I guess it would be Bill Cosby. And Eddie Murphy's kind of funny, but not when he uses all those ugly words. I'm not too crazy about that. My favorite season is winter. I love winter, and then fall, and then spring, and then summer. But my favorite is winter, and then fall. We don't get a lot of snow here in Alabama, but I love the snow. Oh, I love it. It makes everything feel so pure and clean. And I remember one time it snowed on my birthday. That was the best birthday present, and I said it was from God. He sent me a little bit of snow on my birthday, so I love snow. My favorite movie. I have several favorite movies, but if I only had to pick one, it would be P.S. I Love You. Um, and then I like The Notebook. Um, I like The Shack. I mean, I have several favorite movies, but P.S. I Love You, I guess right now would be my favorite. My favorite smell or scent, and that would be apple cinnamon. I love to smell it. And the girls say they don't like it because they get tired of smelling apple cinnamon, but I just love it. I love it's like a country smell, and it's just calming to me. Um, let's see, favorite kids. Now, favorite kids. I love all my my kids that I birthed. I love them the same, but I love all kids. Every single kid in the world, I love them to pieces. They are just blessings from God. I said that people who have babies and get kids, that is a very, very good blessing from the Lord. And but I love all kids. My favorite decade, I love the late 70s and early 80s, I guess, would be my favorite. And then the last one is my favorite YouTube channel. Oh, I have too many YouTube channels to call my that I could name just one for my favorite. All the crochet channels I love. I love everybody. And I watch everybody. I may not always comment on all the channels that I watch, but I pretty much watch a lot of most of the YouTube crochet channels. So now I'm going to tag some people. My first one, I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget them. But I want to tag Crochet Rosetti, Tracy. I want to tag Crochetma for Life, Kelly. I want to tag, because these are some I don't think's been tagged that I know of. So I'm trying to name some that haven't, that I don't know of that's been tagged. Petra's Happy Place, Chevyrell, and Dan will probably do this with her, I would think, if they did it. Crochet A, and I'm pretty sure George would do it with her, Sandy. Lisa's Crochet, and Stephen, would probably do that with Lisa. They could do the questions together. And with Yarn and Hook, Wynn would probably do that with Cheryl. They do it together and see how well they know each other. And then the String Stretching Studio, Sheri at the String Stretching Studio. So that's the ones that I've tagged, and I don't think I mean, there's but a lot of the ones I know has been tagged. But those are the ones that come to mind that haven't been tagged. I think Dina's done it from Homespun Fun. I think she's done it. And I'm not sure about some of the others, but I think they've been tagged, so maybe they'll do them. But anyway, I wanted to get on and do that. Thank y'all for joining me on my channel and being a part of my channel. I love you all so much, and I pray that you stay safe and well and nobody gets sick and no more lives will be lost. It's just a scary situation out there. And but I love each and every one of y'all. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you as a friend. So hit that subscribe button down below this video. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share me with your friends and family, the ones you think that might like watching me. So I just want to thank you all so much. Leave comments in the comment box. I love hearing from everybody. And so I hope to be back on soon. Please y'all take care and stay safe and well, and use all the precautions you can. Just this stuff ain't no joke, and I'll just be glad when it's over with. But I love y'all. Y'all take care. Got my little clicker, and hopefully it'll work. Love y'all. Bye.